Well, hello, crew. Happy day 8. Here we are at Watergirl Quilt Co, your Canadian quilting destination, and we're going to look to see what's in our advent box for day 8. So here we go. Are you having fun opening this big box of goodies every day? I know I am enjoying doing this with you. Okay, day 8. It's a little package. I don't know. It's very weird. It feels plasticky. Let's see what's in here. Okay, the elves have this really well packed. I gotta say, we had some fantastic elves working at our Santa's village. Okay, hold on here. Oh, all right. This is interesting. It's all kind of stuck together. What is it? Oh, okay. First off, looks like I have some clips. We've got one. Oh, there's a clear one. 2, 3. You might have a blue one. So these are Wonder Clips, and they are from Bohin. They are a product from France. We love the products made by Bohin because they're very well constructed and I always find really well thought out. Okay, so what do you do with these little Wonder Clips? Well, these are size large. Alrighty. So these are a clip to substitute for pins because it's not always practical to use pins when we're sewing. Want some examples? Well, what if you've been making a project bag by Annie? I love making these. I have them in all sizes. This is actually vinyl. You can see that from the glare. This is vinyl. So when I had to sew all this, I don't want to put a pin through vinyl. It's going to leave a permanent hole. So this is where, instead of pins, I would have been using my Wonder Clips, all right? Where else do I use my Wonder Clips? On binding. Look, when I was working on the binding for my Simply Modern Christmas quilt by Modern Blended Quilts, I had all my binding very nicely clipped down right before I went to sit on my sofa with my cup of tea, and I was ready to stitch. And you know what's really nice about that is, have you ever pinned yourself? It is not fun. So you don't want to be sitting there binding a quilt by hand and have pins stuck through it as that quilt's sitting in your lap. You cannot have enough of these Wonder Clips. They come in lots of sizes. So I'm going to show you. Looking for an English paper piecing project? I am hooked on making these bowls with pentagon, 2-inch pentagon shapes, which we have at Watergirl. So I've got them in like every size, color that you can think of. I've got baby ones. You've got to have a Wonder Clip collection. They are just so useful. So you've got 3 of these, and I'm going to give you a hint. There's something coming up tomorrow you're going to need them for. Okay, there was still something else in this bag. Okay, it's a magnet. Alrighty, let's see here. What do we got going on here? This is what's called a Sew Tight. Okay, this is a magnetic pin. So watch. There's the magnet on the back. You can see it's magnetized on the cute yellow part. There's the magnet holder. This is just a light magnet, so you don't have to be really strong to use it. This is another alternative for when it's not good to do pinning. And this one is actually a diamond, and this Sew Tight was designed by Libs Elliott. She's a Canadian fabric and pattern designer. She designs fabric for, guess who? Figo. Remember we talked about them a couple days ago? Oh, yesterday. Tell you, time flies when you're having fun. So I use these in my hand sewing, in my English paper piecing. So what have we got here? This is some paper piecing I'm working on, and you're going to see I'm already using a Sew Tight because they come in different shapes and strengths, and we've got all kinds of them at Watergirl. One of my favorites is my heart-shaped one by Tula Pink. But let's get back to the one that's in your baggie, the Libs Elliott Diamond. So when you're doing paper piecing, again, not very practical to poke a pin through all of that paper, plus you're hand sewing and you don't need a pin stabbing you in the hand. So some people would use their Wonder Clips. However, I find that awkward because when I've tried using these clips for EPP, inevitably as I'm stitching, I get my thread wound all around it and it's just annoying. So I use Sew Tights. So all I do is I put the magnet backing on one side, line it up with the cute side, and now my pieces are together and I can start stitching. Isn't that cool? So it looks like Santa is setting you up for a project, I think. Go take a look at what's in your box and find number 9, because we're going to do something fun tomorrow. Whatever you do today, stay safe, stay hopeful, and do something that makes you smile as you spread the cheer of the holiday season.